Hey Steelers Nation, another victory in the bag, this time over the Denver Broncos. The score was 13-6, and once again, our defense put on a show. But what can we say about our quarterback, Justin Fields? For the second game in a row, he took over for the injured Russell Wilson, and once again, his performance left something to be desired. Fields continues to underwhelm, and the offense seems to be falling short. But hold on, folks. Let's break down what happened in this game and understand what's ahead, because there's a lot to analyze. First of all, let's remember that this game was supposed to be a kind of homecoming for Russell Wilson. After all, he spent the last 2 seasons playing in Denver before being unceremoniously cut by Coach Sean Payton. But once again, Fields had to step in while Wilson sat out with a calf injury. And here's something curious. Even without playing a single down, Wilson was awarded the game ball by head coach Mike Tomlin. Fields commented about it after the game, saying it felt good to win this one for Wilson. But the question remains, is Fields' performance living up to the Steelers' expectations? The fact is, Fields did throw his first touchdown of the season in this game against the Broncos, but the numbers are still underwhelming. He completed 13 of 20 passes for a total of 117 yards with no interceptions. Not exactly spectacular, right? Still, the Steelers came away with the win, and in the end, that's what matters most. However, there's this nagging feeling that the offense could do a lot more. Fields led 4 drives that resulted in 3 and outs, and 2 drives that ended in 4 and outs. In other words, the offense couldn't get going, and the defense had to carry the load once again. The only sustained drive came in the first quarter when Fields connected with tight end Darnell Washington for a 5-yard touchdown after a 12-play, 78-yard drive. Now, the big question circulating in the background is, what will Mike Tomlin do when Russell Wilson is fully healthy? The Steelers' quarterback situation has been a roller coaster ride in recent years. Since Big Ben's injury, we've seen Mason Rudolph, Devlin Hodges, Kenny Pickett, and a few other names, but none have truly locked down the starting role. With Wilson and Fields joining the team this season, the expectation was that the veteran Wilson would take the reins while the younger Fields learned from him. But with Wilson's early injury, Fields has had the chance to step up. The problem is, he hasn't completely convinced anyone yet. Fields' stats don't tell the whole story. In 2 games, he's thrown for 273 yards, 1 touchdown, no interceptions, and rushed for 84 yards. Decent stats, but nothing that screams franchise quarterback, right? NFL reporter Aditi Kinkhabwala raised an interesting point on her social media, saying Fields' stats don't reflect his true impact on the game. She highlighted that Fields has played smart, situational football, following the game plan and avoiding turnovers. And in fact, he made some impressive throws that were nullified by penalties, like a 50-yard completion to George Pickens that was wiped out by a holding call. In short, Fields is showing potential, but he's still missing the consistency needed to elevate his game to the next level. So, here's the question. Is it worth the risk to leave Russell Wilson on the bench when he's ready to return? Tomlin seems to like Fields' leadership and athleticism, but we all know the NFL is ruthless, and winning is all that matters. Fields hasn't been turning the ball over, which is a positive, but the offense needs to be more explosive. With the defense playing at such a high level, if the offense can start scoring over 28 points per game, the Steelers will be in a great position for the postseason. But for that to happen, Fields needs to step up and lead the offense to new heights. On the other hand, the Steelers' defense remains the team's cornerstone. Once again, they kept the Broncos out of the end zone and secured the win with a solid performance. But the question is, how long can the defense carry the team? Fields knows this and admitted after the game that the offense needs to improve quickly. "We've got to stop the penalties and be better," he said in his post-game interview. But is that going to be enough? Fans are starting to lose patience, and the pressure for more consistent results is building. And what do you think, Steelers Nation? Should Justin Fields get more time as the starter, or should Russell Wilson take over as soon as he's healthy? Leave your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss any updates, and share with your friends. A lot is happening behind the scenes with the Steelers, and you won't want to miss a thing. Let's keep rolling towards another victory. Here we go, Steelers.